Welcome to Mark-Crest. As you may be aware, we started back in 1963. My father was a Swiss-trained pastry chef and realized in the early 60s there was a niche market for frozen pastry products because pastry chefs were no longer plentiful in the hotel and restaurant trade. And that's how we got started, making empty tart shells and frozen non-dairy Dairy Whip toppings. We still do frozen tart shells today, not so much the Dairy Whip. But I know you're interested in our path to automation. And it really started many years ago when we were in our old factory out in Richmond, and my father and I were running the production. And we were so busy at Christmas time, we were running 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And my father and I ran overlapping 14-hour days. We had an hour at the end and an hour at the beginning of each of our shifts where we could pass on information as to new orders and what was going on with production. And then we'd see each other 14 hours later or 13 hours later. And by the time we got to Christmas, we were exhausted. Our staff was exhausted. We were all shattered. And we decided we could never do that again. And that's when we bought our first Rademaker tart line. And it was automation, though not for the sake of automation, because quality had to be the number one concern, because we sell our products on quality and service, not on price. And when we looked at the equipment that was available to us, we recognized in Rademaker a very high quality company, high quality machine, and it was a system that was not going to overwork our pastry dough, because if you overwork our pastry dough and you press it into a foil, it'll shrink, and that's not what we wanted. And we've been automating ever since. And the best part of the automation is it ties in really well with our philosophy. We're a continuous improvement company. Nowadays, many people refer to it as lean manufacturing. And it's really about putting your staff first. You know, in North America, we have this hierarchy of the pyramid, where the pyramid's like this, and I'm on top, and all these people work for me. And in the Toyota philosophy, or lean manufacturing, continuous improvement, we turn that pyramid upside down, and the fat part's up here. And the people at the top are the most important people, the people on the front line of production, because they're ultimately responsible for the quality and the satisfaction of your customer. The people below them, they support them in getting the job done. And the further you down the pyramid you are, the more people you need to support. So my job is to support the company and everybody that works here in being able to do the best job that they can. And so, you know, we adopt that philosophy, that culture into our company. And one of the things I always say to our staff, particularly our new staff, is look, these are your working days. These are your most stressful time of your life. You have aging parents, you're raising children, you've got rent and mortgage, car payments, get the kids to soccer practice. Stress, 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 stress. Wouldn't it be great if work was not one of them? Wouldn't it be great if you showed up at work every day and you knew how the day was going to roll out? It actually rolled out the way you expected and you went home not exhausted. Yes, you have to work, but do it in a place where you're respected, where people treat you well. You actually have input into what you're doing every day. You have an opportunity to change your job and make it better and easier if it continues to improve the product and makes it easier for everybody else as well. That's the philosophy here at Mark-Crest, and automation is a big part of that. And that's why we continue to automate, because automation takes away the for lack of a better word, grunt jobs, the repetitive, tiresome work where you start to get mind numb because you're staring at something and you don't stay focused, and puts people's energies and intelligence to better use. And that's what we want here. We want to draw on all of our staff and through lean manufacturing, continue to improve our product, improve the culture in the company, and overall improve the product for our customers.